to the house of Valentina. Are we doing a Christmas tour today?
I believe we are.
Are you guys ready
Christmas
for this?
Everywhere.
Yes! It's finally here. I'm so excited.
I know, me too.
Come on in, don't stand on the porch.
come
Come on in. I barely even know where to start. Should we start with the family room?
Yes, we should definitely start in this room.
Okay, so we're gonna take you around the house today and show you the main floor, all the rooms that are decorated for Christmas, and then hopefully we'll be able to release them one at a time and we'll get to show you everything. Because you guys are always asking us where we found stuff, because you guys know that we have a thing for creating luxury looks on a budget. So we want to be able to share all of our secrets and everything that we have saved on and a couple little splurges.
There's always a few splurges, but we choose them wisely, so
Yes.
there we go, no big deal.
Yeah.
Before we dive in today, make sure you hit subscribe and the notifications button, because we're gonna be releasing one of these videos every day this week, hopefully. So make sure you know about them, and then again, make sure you shop down below in the show notes, because everything we're gonna show you today, you can actually buy for your own home.
Yeah.
So, I know with you that everything starts with a mood board. Guys, every single room starts with inspiration and a mood board, and so with this family room, what were your thoughts?
Overall, I started out with the overall theme of the house. That's how I start every single time. I got started by creating an overall mood for the house. What did I really want the whole home to feel like? Not just room by room, not just what I had. I didn't even consider what we already had. I really just dreamed super big and really thought about, what do I want? 2020 holidays. How do I want it to feel? And I know it's been a very crazy, hard year, and I wanted something that felt luxurious. I wanted something that felt a little bit glamorous, but I've also become a minimalist recently, so I didn't want to overpower the space with too many things. So I would say that this overall aesthetic is very Scandinavian luxury, and I'll show you what all that means as we go through. So for the living room, I started out with a mood board for this space as well, because I get really excited when I go into the stores. I can fully admit that. So I really needed to make sure that I knew what I was shopping for, so that I wouldn't just go out and just buy every little thing and then end up with something that didn't feel cohesive. I'm gonna pop up the mood board for you guys, and I'll make sure to include all the links for the items that I can down below. But don't forget that we've already done room tours of our home. So I'll leave a link to the home tour, because we're not gonna be able to tell you where every single thing in the room is from, but there's back videos that have all that information in them as well. So
awesome.
All right, let's start over here.
All right, let's go.
Oh my gosh, oh, I don't know. Should we start over there? Where do you guys wanna start first? Okay, let's move our way around the room. Let's read it like a book. Let's start over there.
Oh.
One of my favorite areas of this room is this back area. We talked before on previous videos about how we kind of separated the room because it's a little bit of a hallway, but this is the perfect excuse to really just go crazy and decorate and just create like a backdrop, I think, for the sofa, and you can kind of see how it all ties in together, but it's actually separate, and it's perfect because I can display all these beautiful things, and I'm going to show you each of these because I'm so excited about what I have found. Oh my gosh, these Christmas trees are breathtaking. I found these at West Elm, and I think I almost died. Aren't these amazing?
They're so cool.
So they're made of paper, very heavy paper, and I have to be honest, it was a little bit of a splurge. Don't even ask.
I don't ask. Stop doing that.
I love these so much. I saw them, they were not part of the plan. But I went home and put them into my mood board, and I was like, okay, I have to have these. They're amazing. They're from West Elm, and I just love how they add a lot of texture. Because we have a very modern home, texture like this is what keeps the space feeling approachable and cozy, and I just love that. Then back here, I've got my lava rocks. This is definitely one of my investment pieces, and I bought this, it's probably been at least 6-8 years since I bought this. 8 years at least. And you shake the rocks, and I put essential oils over it that smell like evergreen. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. So you can refragrance these with little the little diffuser oils, and it makes the whole room smell so good. You just shake it, and you can leave the lid off. I will leave a link for this, but they are a little bit hard to find because they are made in small quantities. But that is totally worth the splurge. Now you should talk about your candle.
So we have to have a signature scent. I was
This is his thing. You guys
persistent on this.
I'm the crazy one about the candles, but this is all him.
No, I'm all candles. So I was like, what's gonna be our smell this year? So we went with, which I think we've used before.
It's last year's fragrance, and
but it's back again.
It is, because it's so good. It's so good.
And it's sugared birch from Hearth and Hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, over at Target. So again, the link is down below, but we have several of these going in the house right now, and I'm telling you, I'm highly allergic to pine. Can't do it, can't even get near it. These paper trees are awesome. This thing is awesome because it makes it smell great, but I don't end up dying. So that's always a good win.
It's always good. And then here in this vase, I have a beautiful clear vase just filled with a little sprig that I cut off of the trees. Actually, very similar to this guy back here. I bought these trees last year and put them in the yard afterwards, which was amazing. So this year I have things to clip off of. So if you're thinking about making an investment, I think it's well worth it because we bought them last year. I think they were like $30.
We actually used these last year in our front decor for the Christmas lights.
And we may buy a few more, but it's not a waste because you don't just use them and throw them out. And a lot of times people hate to buy real because that's what they think is gonna happen. So we bought real, we planted them, and now we're being able to take clippings off of them this year. So I think just the simplicity of it, again, that sort of minimal side, just keeps this little area feeling really natural and yet a little bit chic. And I think the little mercury glass from this IKEA lamp, all those little things kind of work together, create that mood and that ambiance and really just help it to feel chic. This is the one that was in our home tour. It was actually in the kitchen last year. So if you want to see that, I'll make sure I leave a link below to that as well. But you can see how we've kept these for a whole year. That is so exciting to me that we could keep these alive.
Yeah, I know.
Now, I want to show you guys over here. There's so much more to show you. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go over here.
Let's go.
It definitely would not be the holidays without a comfy place to sit. And I may have splurged on the teddy bear blanket from Pottery Barn.
This guy, which I just now noticed.
I know, it's so beautiful, isn't it?
I know.
Okay, so if you're gonna sit on a leather sofa, you have to have an amazing blanket. And the kids have stolen my other teddy bear blanket. Landon loves it so much. He keeps insisting on sleeping with it. He says it keeps him nice and warm and cuddly. And I'm like, ugh.
How do you fight that?
Just suckered me into it.
Yeah.
So I may have splurged on another one.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to put out my Christmas trees that you guys know I found at Home Goods. Again,
amazing.
I showed you when I was out shopping for these. They're gorgeous. And I just grabbed some of my mercury glass that I had from around the house. I found a couple more at West Elm that were super affordable. You guys are gonna love this. Okay, right here I found this amazing planter. We found this planter at Pike's. You wanna see my secret hack? Okay. Inside is a vase. And it's got all the greenery inside of it. This is one of my favorite hacks for this room. Grab a beautiful planter at Pike's. This one was a little bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie. To me, I think it was like $40, which is a little bit much, but it's really heavy. It's gonna last you a really long time. And if you went to any of the really high-end stores, they would be charging you at least double.
I also love that you put the books out because it keeps it still feels like, I mean, our room definitely feels Christmassy, but it's touches like this that still make it feel like year-round. Makes it feel like a house still, like not that we're living in Santa's North Pole.
What I really wanted was I wanted us to have a space where we can genuinely grab this blanket, sit here together, read our books and sip our coffee and
we really do every Sunday morning. This is where we sit. I'm usually in the chair or on the sofa. You're curled up.
Except this Sunday morning because we were running around.
Yes.
Finishing up for this room tour.
Shoring up the economy.
Oh my God, I love this blanket so much. I don't want to put it
But
back.
we actually sit here, like the fire going, usually Christmas music going,
Yeah.
Great cups of coffee. And we sit and we use this space every single week. And so I love the mix that it still inspires us, but it's also heavily holiday.
And I totally left the leather in these chairs. I've included the plaid blankets, which you guys saw in the blanket haul. Those blankets are still in this space from the fall, and you're able just to transition what you have into a holiday feeling by just simply adding a few little touches. The greenery gets changed out, and the Christmas tree gets added. Let's head that way.
Let's head that way. Hey, don't forget to show them these in a second.
Oh.
Because these are like one of my favorite things in the entire house.
Why do you like these? Aren't they just so pretty?
So yeah, I love these because we lived in Denmark and these were like everywhere. And like a lot of their ornaments they would make with paper, but whatever, and those were amazing.
Gosh.
Those were so complex.
You're making me think of all the days when we went to the kids'
school and we'd hand make ornaments with paper.
All the way through school, that they throw parties at the holidays and the kids and the parents sit together and cut out these ornaments.
It's so much fun. They're so complex.
So charming.
Requires like a PhD in cutting, but still.
I know, but it's
amazing.
Such a tradition there, and to get to partake in it, oh my gosh.
So we saw these last year.
Happy.
We saw these last year at World Market.
I think they have them again this year.
Yeah, because we were shopping. If you remember last year, we did a video on, I think it was.
World Market stuff.
Yeah, World Market stuff, and all of our treats we found. Ooh, we need to go there.
Yes, I know.
And we found these, and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to have them. So we actually have 3 up in the house, and it's just a sweet, sweet reminder of our time in Denmark.
Yeah. So you guys know that our focal point, our big moment in this room is our fireplace.
Our fireplace, always the fireplace.
Yeah. So we have decorated it with a mix of just the cheap garland that they sell at Home Goods,
Target, Walmart,
Yep,
pretty much any of those
pretty
places.
much anywhere. We actually found this at a garage sale, and I have put in this little greenery. I've added boxwood into it. In fact, I actually sent him to do it because
to our neighbor's yard. They're gone right now, so they won't notice it missing.
Oh, I just had him go out in the back and trim
funny.
it off the bushes. And I'm probably gonna come back and add a little bit more and just keep going now that I have a few more greens.
And we kind of change it out because it doesn't live forever. So every few days we kind of change. Every few
well,
weeks
that's
we
the
change
advantage of the boxwood is the boxwood actually dries really well.
It does.
So when you put in like the cypress, that may not live without water. One of the other things that our friends were asking about when they came over, they saw that we had these little hooks and they were like, what kind of hook is that? You can't see it.
Plus, the way we do stockings in this house, this will weigh about 600 pounds when it's all done. We don't do stockings light, people. There's a whole separate room for the stockings.
There is, actually.
So these puppies will get ripped off with a command strip.
Yeah.
So this is one of the few furry things I got to bring home.
Yes. Haley was very excited too. She's like, they're so soft, Mom.
I said it felt like her old bunny, but that didn't go over well.
No, the neighbors have the bunny. The bunnies went to the neighbors. They're not gone. And then the little girl.
They're still with us.
The little girl fell in love with them,
And then we had to give George away.
yeah, because they wanted
they
to be
love
together.
George.
Yes.
So
So this is to remind us of our bunnies, our exotic animals.
But no bunnies were actually harmed.
No, that's 100% faux. I don't think you could ever own
These
a bunny.
came from the same forest that our tree came from.
Yeah, and then everybody always asks about what I've got in front of the fireplace, and I've got this really cool screen that I found at Target, and I found these lanterns at Target as well.
Really?
Yes.
They're
Why
a
do you doubt me?
beast. They're heavy.
I know, and we don't have candles in them at the moment.
At
but
night during the winter, we do light them, and that's how we find the bathroom. So it's. You walk around with a candle.
with a faux one.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So let me show you the tree. Okay, so for our tree, we were given this tree from our friends. So there's another budget hack is to have good friends that have trees.
All of our trees came from our friends.
I think we've only bought 2 in the whole
Everyone
house.
is like, hey, we got a new tree. Do you want ours? Bring it on.
Yes,
Bring it on.
of course. Everybody knows that we moved back from being overseas and we're basically having to furnish an entire home, everything, you
Yeah,
know,
every bit of it.
everything was starting over. So they very kindly gave us this gorgeous tree, and we've got a mix of things. I found a lot of these ornaments. Let me show you one, if I can. We found a lot of these beautiful mercury glass style ornaments at Target. They have 2 packages, basically. You should just grab those boxes. You want to just grab the boxes? While he's grabbing those, I have 2 boxes that I've used throughout the house because I love them and I keep buying them, so there may not be any more in stock. What are you doing back there? It's creepy. It's so weird. Okay,
so this is them.
Did you do that on purpose?
Sorry, do I need to lower it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your face?
You have to edit that out. You can't abuse your husband.
I think you're fine. Okay, so these are 10 count, handcrafted glass ornament set from the Wonder Shop, and they are a little bit pricey. They are $25, but they are glass, and they will break if they hit your floor, but I have mixed them with the non-breakable ones that they also sell in sets at Target. And I just think that this mix of silver and white and a little bit of the gold undertone that kind of shines through on those mercury glass ones, I just think it's pure
It's
bliss.
magical, especially the fire going, all the light kind of bounces off everything.
And
It's awesome.
the tweed skirt. It's like a Chanel coat in a tree skirt. It's amazing. Just buy it. You will not regret it. And the stockings that go with it are just as cute, except this guy and everyone else have fallen in love with the furry ones, and so
Yes.
that's why we're keeping those.
Furry wins. Hashtag.
So,
Yeah, this is like our closet,
it's
basically.
like a command central, and it's just a really fun way to use an antique piece. I don't know if it would be considered antique. I think it's more vintage. I found this one in an estate sale, painted it up, and decorated for the holidays. It's gorgeous. And oh my gosh, look at this vase. This is from the Studio McGee collection, from their holiday collection, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I think it's one of the best pieces out of that collection. So you swear by the Sonos. This is like your heart and soul.
Especially this time of the year, I have like 5 different Christmas playlists, and there's one going all the time.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
yeah.
Iron basket, which I showed you guys, I think in maybe the blanket haul and this cool knit one.
Yep.
So we have lots of blankets. So hey, let's go sit back down on the couch.
All right. Okay, so we're back over here, and I'll have to be honest with you. I love this room. You know, we haven't been able to travel as much this year, and none of us have, right?
Yeah.
And the thing that I love about our home this time of the year is that you made it feel like an escape.
Aw.
It feels like an amazing hotel or a lodge or something that you go to, and you get to like just relax. And these days are crazy still. We're both still working and all this crazy stuff. And so having a space where we can come in and it smells like Christmas and it sounds like Christmas. We have the music going and the lights and everything's just perfect. So thank you so much for doing this.
That's so sweet.
So I wish you guys could all come over
I know.
and enjoy it with us. You know where I was going with that.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you did an amazing job.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I've had so much fun, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed this part of the home tour. Be sure that you hit subscribe and stay tuned. And if you want sneak peeks, we're putting that on our Instagram account. I hope that it'll just inspire you to create a space that is inspiring for you and your family, and one that just feels like you. And yeah, that's what we really want more than anything. So.
And there's more of these coming, so this
Yeah.
is just the first one. So we can't wait to see you guys in the other rooms as well.
Yeah, so we're gonna literally turn the camera off and start on the next one. So
Yay.
we'll still be in the same clothes in the other
Do
videos.
I get a kiss after everyone?
What?
I want a kiss.
Here, on the cheek. Bye, guys.
Bye. Is this my scene where I do it with no shirt?
Ew.
You're not supposed to say ooh, you're supposed to say oh.
Okay, well, when you have a chest like Daniel Craig, then I'll say,
Yes. I'll never hear those words.
I'm so evil, I know. And he's got his Sonos, which you swear by, and it's very dusty.
I swear by these.
This is what happens when your kids do chores. This is how we teach them responsibility.
Yeah.
We'll pay you to not do a good job.
Setting them up well.
Yeah, I feel so proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.